Let's get right down to it. I didn't develop it. It just happened. I did it without even thinking about it. Pretty much all of my art just came from a place inside of me that I ended up opening up to, and the more I opened up to it, the more it just flowed out of me. Most of these pieces that you see were not planned pieces. I just sat down with a blank piece of paper or canvas and just started drawing. And what you see just popped out. So I really didn't develop anything. And it's true of most of my work. Very few pieces were pre-thought or premeditated. Most of the time, I just feel something and it just starts coming out. I never liked coloring in the lines. However, I must be 100% honest with you. When I taught art, I taught the old master's techniques. Most of my students did very well using the old master's techniques, beginning with a sketch, then a grisaille or a gray, and then overpainting and glazing and so on. Very traditional old master's oil painting techniques. If you look at one of my portraits, like my Jimi Hendrix, I completely skipped the first 3 steps. I picked up the album cover of Electric Ladyland and laid out a palette of acrylic paints and just started sketching with paint and painted directly. And I think if you are skilled enough with drawing, you can draw with paint. And very few of my students were able to do that. So generally I had most of them work with sketching first, but for myself it was just an extra step and I just skip it. I just go right ahead and start painting. And it's, if you can do it, you just do it.
So if you could categorize your art, what title would you put on it?
If I could categorize it, oh my gosh, is it impressionistic, is it realistic, is it expressionism or impressionism? And I got caught up in the isms. It falls into so many different categories that I just started titling them with different isms. So overall, we'll just say it's ismism. My passion has always been my public and pleasing my public and being able to do the portraiture I do. People would always think, okay, well, he's a street artist, he's out there all the time. 40 years of painting people on the street. It's the kids and the genuine connection with people that I'm so passionate about. And I would hate to give that up. The first time I stood in front of Van Gogh and I saw a big collection of Van Goghs, I literally just started crying. I was so moved by the art. And I was very young at the time. I was in college, and after that experience, I thought, this is what art can do. Art can open you to a deeper level of feeling. It can bring out your deepest emotions. Why the fascination with the nudes? I spent time as a kid in Europe, and they're all nudes everywhere you go. The Louvre, the Uffizi, oh my gosh, Birth of Venus, one of the paintings I studied in college, and all the fountains in Italy, they're full of nudes. They don't have a problem with it. And so I don't either. And I think that the naked body is one of the most beautiful things on earth. And it's something that I love. You made it very clear that art was to come first, that serving the public, helping the public find the art that makes them happy was more important than just making money. And you were looking at changing the way the art scene operates on Maui, in Lahaina in particular. And as soon as you told me that and you expressed your feelings about being the type of gallery where everyone's welcome, where everybody can feel at home, and you will help them find art that works for them, no matter what their pocketbook is, that's when I threw in. I said, damn, I'm down, we're doing this, and you can have my whole collection.
Yeah.
You can represent me.